Okay, on personal experience, I've never been to a place on high elevation to actually witness a sunset. So being here, high elevation, and then having a sunset which illuminates actually the houses in a very unique way to me, and managed to see how beautiful the light actually lands on these small little houses, which we see from a very far location. Yeah, and William gave me another tip about using the film simulation Belvia to actually use it whenever we are taking sunset. Yeah, I've normally been using classic Chrome for most of my film simulation. So, but using Belvia for sunset actually gives that extra something for sunset scenes. Now we're at the bus station. You see there's a lot of activity around here. So yeah, the possibilities are there. Currently using the JFX 50R and together with the 63mm. I think this is a perfect combination for street photography. So yeah, it's a great lens. So how in this session or this expedition, to me, William shared me with what makes street photography interesting again. For example, how you actually frame things or frame a scene with colors or with objects which is similar, or even to actually frame people within a situation where actually there were two scenes and having layers within one whole scene. And yeah, so to actually see the details on every single details are actually very important for street photography these days, because that makes the difference of a good and not I wouldn't say not good, but a common kind of street photography. For example, and to bring that point across also, it also take quite some time, effort, and also preparation for us to actually see the right moment and see how we actually can come together at the right time and to capture the right moment, to capture the emotion, the right situation, the right position of every single element of the photography at the right time. So that's the detail that is required for me personally to actually make a good street photography. Yeah, that's one thing for me that I learned from this thing, especially from William himself. Yeah.
Okay, we are now at the coastal area of Gale. Beautiful place. Ashi, tell us, how's the journey here so far?
7 hours of drive, tiring. But I think the music executed here, the back there is,
Interesting, yeah. I admit it's a long 6-7 hours of drive, it's tiring. But I think we are rewarded with a nice blue sky, nice sea over here. And quite beautiful, different from what you have seen the last 2 days. And so Ashi, we are now waiting for the sunset.
Yep.
Are you ready to play with your GFX 50R again?
Yeah, I think this is the correct place for me to actually try it out again. Yeah, to try to make sure that it's exploit the capabilities of it to the fullest.
Yeah. Okay, and you can see here from vibes at the back, a lot of kids are having fun, and seems like a popular place with the locals and the foreigners and people like that.
Yeah, you can see them mingling with each other, having fun together.
Having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So we will have a nice dinner again later. And now we are just waiting for the sunset.
Yep.
We'll catch you guys around again. Okay.
for the past few days, I've been using the XT3 together with the XF816. So it's my first time using such wide angle zoom 8 to 16 because to me, it gives me a very different kind of perspective for me to play around for such a wide angle. Previously I only have the SF18, so this was something different for me. For the weight, yes, it's bigger, I can say, but the quality wise, the distortion, good. So it's something which I will recommend to other people also for any other times. The XT3 is because previously I've been using XE1. That was my first Fujifilm camera. The next then XT1. So this was my first time using the XT3. I can say that there is multiple improvements, not just the ergonomics, which is very nice on the hand, bigger thumb grip, bigger handhold, more comfortable for me to use. But for the autofocus, the face detection, eye detection, it's much better. It's a great improvement compared to what I've been using before. So yep. I never knew that, usually when I hear them taking these time-lapse videos, they usually need the extra software or extra equipment for them to actually supplement their current equipment for cameras. But with Fujifilm, I come to know that actually there is an inbuilt intervalometer for us to actually do time-lapse within the camera itself. Very simple and very intuitive for us to actually use it. With a proper guidance, we can actually just set it up without any calculations required, any setup of any other equipments, and we can just get the time-lapse results simply without any hassle. And we can get it simply within the camera itself.